And we are tied at 13. Cameron Kramer has 4 points. Up ahead, Turnage and 1. Turnage couldn't get it to go. SVSU sprinting. No numbers. Smith drives anyhow and gets the lefty layup. Now it's stolen by the Cardinals. 2-on-2 the other way. Lindsey Johnson goes up. Layup is good for the big man, BJ Van Loo. Other way, Turnage lays it up and in. Hernandez has his pass stolen by Turnage. Turnage wide open the other way. Showtime. Right-handed jam for Turnage. Lindsey Johnson stole it away. Hall a transition three. They leave him wide open, and he knocks it down. Fake from three. Instead hits the trailer, Gelhaus, who penetrates, goes off glass, and lays it up and in. The Cardinals go into their court offense. Davis back to Bozeman, who drives. Bozeman with a lefty finger roll. Good. He has not committed a foul yet. I think that's as deep into a half as I've ever seen a 0 under team fouls. Benzinger for three. Knocked it down. Down low to Gelhaus. Gelhaus driving, spinning. Reverse and a layup is good. Smith around a Morosi screen. Smith driving, penetrating. Layup is good for Kellen Smith. Steps up to defend Smith. Smith cross court to Morosi. 9 to shoot. 3 is good for John Morosi.
I feel alone, feel at home, feel like nothing is true.
Morosi, the offensive rebound, in traffic, throws it up, no good. Foreman, the follow, no good. Morosi has it stripped to Foreman. Foreman now has it down low. Baby Buck is good with the left hand for this here. And Randy, a little bit of everybody got a chance to play. I thought maybe you were going to take off the tie there and put on the tank top and get out there. Yeah. But you play 14.
Better be a big tank top.
13 guys end up scoring for you guys. And it was kind of fun to see there, guys that haven't got a chance to play a lot this year, but have given you guys really good minutes in practice, get a chance to get rewarded with some points and some playing time in front of the home crowd.
Yeah, the biggest thing was I felt like they competed, the whole time through. There wasn't this last 7 minutes of just tossing the ball around the arena and not trying to run the things we're trying to get better at. So that's always your fear. When you start getting a large lead as guys start lowering their standards and expectations of how hard that they need to play and compete all the time.
I commented on the year. I thought the first time through, the bench didn't play very well.
Correct.
Grace got back into the ball game and tied it at 13. I thought from that point on, it didn't really matter who was on the floor, whether you had the starters or the bench, that things were flowing and things were going well for you.
Yeah. No, that first group, or the group that came off the bench right away, gave up 6 straight possessions in a row of not guarding anybody. That will, I don't care who you're playing, that will get anybody back in the game pretty quick. So that's pretty disappointing.
What were the goals for this game? Obviously against a much smaller school. What were the goals for this game, and were they met? Were you guys able to do kind of what you wanted to accomplish in a game like this where you're playing a lot of different guys?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is these guys just need to understand that there's standards and there's expectations here, and it's not scoreboard watching, and that we need to play hard and play smart and get better and things like that. And there was some possessions which that's going to happen where we got some different lineups and stuff like that, so some guys are a little out of sync, and that's understandable. But I think some of the impressive things to me that the first group maybe needs to take a look at is there's 22 offensive rebounds, and 17 of them are in the second half, and we only give up 2 offensive rebounds in the second half without that first group on the floor. as opposed to the 7 that we gave up in the first half. So, they probably need to look at this tape and see why these other guys are going to the glass so hard offensively and why they have the ability to block out the basketball on the defensive side of it, but yet we get out-rebounded in other games. So maybe we got the wrong people in there trying to rebound sometimes.
Yeah, I think it would be maybe easy for fans, especially because it's a home game coming up on Saturday, to overlook what's going on Thursday. But always tough to go on the road in this conference, and you got to take on a tough Grand Valley team on the road on Thursday. And I know your guys aren't necessarily looking ahead to that Saturday matchup.
It better not be. Jeez, Grand Valley's good. I don't care what their record is. I mean, they've had some injuries, they've had some bad breaks and stuff like that. I mean, you're going to Grand Valley or Grand Valley coming here. It's going to be it'll be a physical bloodbath, if you want to per se call it that, whatever. But that'll be a war. It doesn't matter whose record is what. It's never easy, and it was really disappointing going over there last year playing the way we played, and you're just 2 or 3 plays away from finishing that game, and we didn't finish it the way we should have. And so I hope the guys have that feeling along with Saturday night's feeling still in their gut a little bit.
Well, Thursday, 6 o'clock game for the women. You guys tip it off at 8 o'clock. So we certainly look forward to that. Then Saturday, the next home game here at the Ryder Center.
Perfect.
Randy, thanks for joining us.
All right. Thank you, Brad.
Randy Baruth with us here. Cardinals get to 100 for the first time since 2012. 101-68, the final score in that one. That wraps up things from here at the Ryder Center in